Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Tony Turbo 78 here. I hope you're all doing well. So I guess the first thing we need to probably address is what the hell is this strange man doing looking at me, talking to me through my camera or my phone or my monitor. Apologies for that. I'm sorry to put you off your breakfast. I'm sorry to give you the inevitable nightmares tonight. But I figured while we got the GoPro charging behind for the video I'm just about to do today, it would be a good time to sort of thank you personally for all the interactions on my YouTube channel. Thank you for the subscriptions, thank you for the likes, and of course the dislikes. Without the dislikes, I don't know what I can do better, so thank you for all of that. And I figured, like I said, while the GoPro's charging, I'd give you a kind of a very quick overview of where the content happens here. I've been getting quite a few questions on how I record my point of view footage, where I do my editing, all that sort of stuff. So this is the kind of editing PC right here. This is my gaming PC. This is where I stream on Twitch. Shameless plug. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch, the link will be down below in this video. Come and check me out over there. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys just briefly, just quickly. So that's how we get our point of view content. As you can see there's the rig. It's pretty raw in places. I'm due to do a couple upgrades shortly. I'm actually thinking about upgrading the Cimatec rig. As good as the Cimatec rig is, I'm thinking about going to the SimLab solid extrusion kind of cockpit rig, whatever you want to call it. As you can see there on the left hand side, I'm kind of governed, or I'm kind of restricted in the height that I can have my monitors because of the kind of shape of this very, very small room that I'm in. Now, thanks to the wife for letting me actually have a gaming room, firstly. So we're kind of trying to make the best of what we've got here. And as you can see, I am kind of restricted by the height. And I don't know if you can see closely under there, but you can see the plank of wood I've got the rig up on, so it's very ghetto modish. You see that there under the Cimatec sign. So yeah, I'm having to sort of lift the rig up to get the right height, to keep the monitors as low as possibly I can have them, but to have the seat height correct. So like I said, I'm thinking about possibly upgrading the Cimatec rig. As good as that rig is, it is fantastic, guys. I'm not getting rid of it because it's no good. I'm just getting rid of it because I think I could probably do better in this room with something with a little bit more flexibility, with a little bit more adjustment. So that will be the next upgrade anyway. So as you can see, there's the GoPro camera there. It's kind of about here when I'm racing. So if I'm sort of sat down, it's kind of underneath me, kind of out of the way of this big chin. But it doesn't obstruct my view in any way, shape or form. And I do enjoy getting the point of view content for you guys. It seems to be kind of well received. You guys kind of like that. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm just trying to figure out ways of kind of improving the content to make things better. I'm always looking to make things better. I believe you can always make everything better. And that's what I strive to. So I think maybe if we make a few changes to the rig, it might get a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know if I've got another picture. Oh yeah, apologies for my mate sat on there, but yeah, that's how the rig looks without the camera in front of your face, obviously. Pretty straightforward affair. Oh, many of you guys are asking about the hood on the top. As you can see, it's very ghetto. What it is I think it's A3 black art foam board. The center one is just cut to the width of the monitor, and then the two angled ones on the side, I've cut the angles, as you can see. Kind of, it's hard to explain, but I've cut them in a way that it reflects what the angles of my side monitors are at. So when you put them all together and you squeeze them together, what it does is it gives you like a hood. And then as you can see, I've just put some black masking tape down the splits, just to obviously hide the splits and just keep it all together there. But it does stay on the monitors quite nicely. I've actually got some stops on either end of the monitor to stop them from dropping down onto my head. And it works pretty well, to be honest with you. So that's how I do my videos. That's my triple screen sim rig for you guys that are always asking me questions on social media, how I get the content looking so damn good. That is how I do it. Now, what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to give a 4K mashup of my 3 favorite sims in that point of view perspective. So my 3 favorites are Rfactor 2, iRacing, and obviously the amazing Assetto Corsa. Not competizione, not ACC. The less said about that game, the better for me. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to beat about the bush. I don't like it. So yeah, those are my 3 favorite sims. So I'm going to do a 20-minute lap in each sim. I'm going to use 100% AI. I'm going to try to do a 40 or 30 times multiplier. So we're going to start the race at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to let the day-night cycle progress through the day very quickly so you can see the change in conditions. So I'm just going to give you a kind of a triple screen idea of how each sim deals with the immersion once you're sat in the cockpit, what kind of performance you're going to get from each of those sims, and just like I said, just literally how it's going to look on the triples, whether or not triples will be for you. I know there's quite a few guys that are actually going from VR now over to triples. I did actually try VR myself one time and it wasn't actually for me. I did have smaller triple screen set up, and then I went to an ultra wide 49-inch monitor. Again, that really wasn't for me. It wasn't as immersive as the triple, so I ended up actually sending the 49-inch widescreen ultra wide monitor back, and then I went to bigger triple screens. So for me personally, triple screens, 27-inch. Ideally, it would have been nice to do 30-inch screens, but like I said, going back to my room shape, I couldn't do 30-inch monitors. It would have been too big. So 27 was kind of the biggest that I could kind of go to. But looking back on it, 27-inch is absolutely perfect. It just gives me brilliant immersion. It kind of wraps around 180 degrees to my eye line. They're kind of in line, sort of that way. So 27-inch works absolutely fine, guys. If you want to get a triple screen setup, definitely 27-inch will be perfect. So yeah, I'm not going to yap on too much more, guys. We're going to start with Rfactor 2. They all kind of immerse me in different ways. Just very quickly, Rfactor 2 looks amazing and drives amazing. The handling and the force feedback is probably almost as good as the best in the business, that being Assetto Corsa. Rfactor 2 has amazing handling and force feedback. You need to try that game, guys, if you haven't. Then we're going to move on to iRacing. Obviously, iRacing immerses me in a slightly different way. Being a very dated game, it doesn't kind of look as good as Rfactor 2 and the other sims. You know, it's a 13-year-old game now, but it immerses you in a way that's completely different. The quality of the racing, whether that's against the AI or against your fellow competitors online, the racing in excuse me, the racing in iRacing is by far and away the best there is. End of. Nothing comes close to it. And then we move on to Assetto Corsa, which is my favorite sim out there. It's the sim that I call a playground, really, just because of what you can do to the game. It's very cheap now. There are thousands of mods out there, guys, for you to install. There's all the tracks, all the cars, all the sounds. You know, quality of life improvements to the engine, like content manager, custom shader patch, you know, rain effects, weather effects, you name it, Assetto Corsa can do it. So that game immerses me visually and audially. Words fail me right now. I don't know. We're going to go with audioly. Soundly, audioly. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, enough yapping on, guys. I'm going to get into the rig very shortly. We're going to start with Rfactor 2, like I said. So hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, obviously don't forget to give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you like the sim racing content. So until the next one, guys, thank you for bearing with me while I introduce this one. I'm not going to make a habit of scaring you, I do promise you that. I just figured it would be a kind of a nice way to interact with you guys this morning. You know, personally give my thanks to all the subscribers, all the comments, all the interactions, you know, the likes, the dislikes. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Like I said, hopefully you enjoy the video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Right, hi everyone, welcome. So the first game we're going to show off is Rfactor 2.
Okay, standing start.
So yes, welcome to this this 4K immersion shoot-off.
30.
So we're going to be
the right lane.
looking at Rfactor 2. We're going to be looking at Assetto Corsa, and we're also going to be looking at iRacing. 3 of the main titles that I think are the main ones for most sim racers. I'm probably going to cause a lot of arguments in the comments section below, missing out things like Automobilista, Assetto Corsa Competizione, but I strongly believe that Rfactor 2, Assetto Corsa and iRacing are the main 3, to be honest with you. So we're going to focus on those. So the first one we're going to start with is obviously Rfactor 2. I'm yapping away and I've forgotten what my my track position is here. I'm 13th on the grid, or I qualified 13th, but it doesn't look like there's 12 cars in front of me. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, we're going to be doing a 20-minute race here. We're starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to use the same setup and I'm going to try to use the same race setup through all 3 sims. So I'm going to try to start the race at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do a 20-minute race for each one. I've got a times 40 multiplier on this one, so you're going to see the daytime progress quite quickly. So the shadows will move very dramatically and the lighting will change very quickly. Now I know I can do that on Assetto Corsa. I don't know if I can do a times 40 multiplier on iRacing, so that's going to be quite interesting. But it will give you guys a good idea of how visually impressive these sims are or are not. Rfactor 2, I think, looks absolutely gorgeous, especially on triples in 1440p. It really is just such an epic, immersive experience. The only thing I don't like about Rfactor 2 is the sound. I don't like the way the AI like constantly blip the throttle and the brake inputs. But for a single player racing game, if I want to break from multiplayer on iRacing or things like that, then I always do like to have a little blip on this sim. It is a fantastic sim. I don't think it really gets as much love as it deserves, to be honest with you. So yeah. So we're just doing the formation lap here. I think what I might do is I might press the backspace key just to get us on grid, because I think I've ruined my grid position here. So there's definitely not 12 cars around me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're in 9th at the minute. So we've got the Vet beside us. We've got the Aston in front. Oh, actually we've got another Vet, and we've got a couple of Porsches. Not too sure where the BMWs are. I think they're at the back. But yeah, we qualified in 13th, 100% AI, and I'm going to use the same AI for all 3 sims. So yeah, let's hit the backspace. Let's get on grid properly. Right, here we go then. On to the race.
P13. Are you ready? Watch for the lights.
So enjoy this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What you think of Rfactor 2. How good is the triple screen immersion? I think it's absolutely wonderful, but
Clear left. Left
my
side.
goodness. So this is 100% AI. Not too sure what they're going to do here.
Still there.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's still there.
A little bit lively coming out there. Cold tyres.
Still there.
Got the Porsche to our left. I think we're going to let the Porsche go.
Clear left. Nice one, Anthony. Good start.
So yeah, we'll let the Porsche go and we'll just slot in. So we're currently in 11th. We've got Porsche going up the inside there and the Corvette beside us. Not really sure what our pace is going to be like yet, but I think we should be able to stick to these guys quite easily. Oh mate, whew. Little love tap there.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
Just a scrape, Jim reckons. She'll polish out, Jim. Let's get on the throttle. Nice and early. So we've got a little bit of work to do. So no yellow flags on the first lap, which is good. We should have a nice run here. We can get on power. Tucked up nicely behind the Porsche. Nice bit of draft there.
On your right.
Quite an easy pass this should be.
Hold your line. Still there.
Are we still there?
Still there.
He's still there. Come on, Porsche.
Still there. Clear right.
Let's go back on the inside, see if we can do him into the bus stop.
On your left. Still there.
Oh, we're battling already
Still
on lap
there.
one.
Clear left.
Oh, he didn't want to give that up, did he? So this is, like I said, 100% AI,
Car right.
50% aggression.
He's still there.
Keep
Hold
nice
your
and
line.
wide.
Car right. Right side's clear. Near left. Car left.
Alright, we've got a great run out of there.
Still there.
Come on, get past him.
Still there.
He's still there.
Clear left.
Oh, that was a bit loose. Going through a rouge, that was very loose. Gonna have to stay on the inside here, gonna have to keep defensive.
Left side.
Man, this Porsche is quick.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Just to the left of me there, just poking into view on my left monitor there. That's the beauty about triple screens. You get that lovely wide immersion. And you can really spot your apexes, really get a feel of what's to your left and to your right. Right, we should be able to leave the Porsche behind now. Let's focus in on the race. Let's see if we can get a podium in this one. Well, that Porsche's coming back though.
Air and track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature is now 15. The track temperature is now 15 Celsius.
Flat out through Blanchimont.
Just done it. 219.38.
I absolutely hate coming out of that corner. I can never get on throttle early enough and not spin the car.
10th position. On your right. Right side's clear. Okay, Anthony. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
So we've got a little bit of cloud cover in the sky, so a little bit of loss of daylight. Oh, very loose down the bottom of Eau Rouge there, very loose. Tucked up nicely here though, got a great toe there.
Car left. Hold your line.
Still there.
Hold your line. Clear left. Well done, fella.
Thanks, Jim.
You've got cold front tyres.
Yeah, they'll warm up, mate. Oh, that was pretty solid braking there from the Porsche.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Come on, that's the stuff.
This Ferrari feels really, really good in places,
The gap
but
in front is now 0.7.
top speed just isn't really there. Does handle quite nice though. Whoa! A little bit of broad action there. So where are we? We're up to 8th. Oh, look at the toe. Look at the toe, baby. Should we be brave? Nah, it's not there, is it? Wasn't there. Back out of it this time.
The leader has just done a 219.18.
Apparently the DRS is available. I didn't realise we had DRS in GTE cars.
E8.
Right, that was a 219.5. Fastest lap of the race that for us. Probably should be able to get down to a 218.5 or maybe a 218 flat if we didn't have traffic. Oh, look at this run. Look at this run we've got.
Right side.
Right,
Still
now
there.
we'll see how quick this Porsche is.
Clear right.
Okay, clear right. We'll just go defensive.
Left side. Clear left. Air and track temperatures are rising. Air temp is now 17. Track temp
Nice,
is
we
now
made that step.
17 Celsius.
Keep this nice and tight around here. I feel like we're quite good around this section.
All right, Anthony. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.7. Your tyre temps are all good.
Right, have we got a good enough run to get in before Blanchimont? I don't think so. Oh, it's going to be brave, this
Car
is.
right. Clear right.
I don't think we were close enough. I don't think we were far enough outside him. But as you can see, Rfactor 2 looks and feels absolutely amazing as a sim. On triples, it really is a hell of an experience. Really, really enjoyable. I lost a lot of time there.
Okay, Anthony. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Right, that was a 219.1 we did there, so
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
So we're
This is
halfway through the session.
Keep those exit speeds up.
we're probably around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.9.
Concentration place on now.
Car left. Clear
Oh
left.
yeah, dive to the inside there.
Good pass. Now keep pushing.
Right, let's get this Porsche next. Oh, get off that. Oh, we're so quick down there. And the Porsche is so slow in there as well.
Okay, Anthony, no chances here. Let's make sure we can take them V6.
We just gave him a little GTE tap just to let him know we were there. Just a little rub on his bumper. Oh! That is not what you want through the bottom of Eau Rouge, to be sideways. Wow, how do we grab that? Good old trusty 2.5 there. Oh shoot. If I was still on my Logitech G29, I would have lost that. Sorry, AI. Sorry, mate. We got a little bit of dirt on the tyres now, so the grip isn't quite there. Well, we are up into 5th, I believe. Yeah, we're up into 5th. Nice.
Ooh, defend your position. Don't let him through.
So we got our...
We've been warned about track limits.
Got a cut track warning there. I think my grip's gone on my tyres just a little bit.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Right, we got some nice clear. Let's see if we can chase down 4th. We might be able to catch him, but I don't think we'll have enough time to overtake him. Like they say in racing, catching is one thing, overtaking is a completely different. I've always struggled on the exit out of that corner in every single sim.
You're the man, stay on it. P5.
Right, let's see what time we can do with a clean track. So yeah, the sun's really going down now. Frames are now down to 69. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but I can definitely feel the drop in frames now. Obviously where we've got the longer shadows.
Your front tyres are cold.
Where we've got the longer shadows on the circuit.
5 minutes left. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
So yeah, my frames are now probably down into below 50, I would have thought. So yeah, this is where unfortunately the Titan isn't quite strong enough to do triple 4040p. It's fine during the daytime conditions, but any time where the sun's going down or the sun's going up, where you get really long shadows, you really do see that drop in frames. Now, if only I could get myself a 3080 or a 3090. Well, not so much a 3090. I was on the lookout for a 3080, but like everybody else, nobody can get them. But anyway, hey ho, we're going to have to put the lights on in a minute, I think. There you go, headlights are now required, so we're just going to pop the headlights on. or else we'll get a black flag. Cut track warning again. We've got to watch out.
Keep it within the track limits.
Well, that was a bit deep into there that time. Oh, that corner again. Get off there. But as you can see now, with the sun really going down fast, you know, with that 40 times multiplier, you really see how wonderful this game looks at night time.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Unfortunately, it's daytime here during this race, you know, when I'm recording this, but if it was nighttime, it would feel so immersive in here, where it's dark in the room and dark on the track as well. It just completely changes the driving style for me.
Okay, Anthony, you've got half your fuel left.
Oh, as you can see, we turned in way too early on that one again. As long as we can keep 5th, I'll be quite happy with that. Well, we've lost this one, I think, a little bit.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I'm sure you'll agree. Rfactor 2 is absolutely wonderful. There's a cut track again. Wonderful on triples. Oh. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie me. Wow, we really made a mess of that.
Last lap. Just done 2:21.88.
So as you can see, just because we got a little bit of night time, it's a little bit dark. My lap time is like 2.5 seconds slower. But nighttime racing is so enjoyable.
Front is now 6.2 seconds. The tyre temperatures are good.
So there we go, last time coming up to Gopro. That's the end of our 20-minute race. So we finished in 5th. Overall, very enjoyable. Oh, I've missed it again. I've done exactly what I did on the last lap. It's amazing how different that looks. But there we go. Brilliant.
P5. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Alright, P5, there we go. So let's just have one more lap here. Let's bring it around and park it into the pits. So yeah, for me personally, that's such a great experience. Rfactor 2 on 1440 is absolutely mind-blowing sometimes. It is incredibly immersive. Just let down a little bit by the sound, I think, but everything else is absolutely brilliant. And if you've watched my other videos, just get around this corner. Yeah, if you watch my other videos, you will know how much I enjoy the force feedback and the actual feel of the controls on Rfactor 2. I still think it's probably the best out there for how the car feels in your hand. Gonna have the iRacing purists and the Assetto Corsa purists now in comments. Oh, no, that's absolutely rubbish. Rfactor 2 is rubbish. For me personally, I think it feels brilliant. Feedback you get through the wheel is just spot on, and you can really catch those slides. I mean, there's no way I would have been able to catch a sideways you know, skid through Eau Rouge. There's no way I would have been able to catch that in iRacing. That would have been gone. I would have been in the wall. I would have absolutely stacked it if that was iRacing. But in Rfactor 2, you can absolutely 100%. Oh, we were going to go in the pits, weren't we? Oh, well, never mind. Okay, we'll just pull over here. But yeah. There we go, guys. So that is 20 minutes around Spa-Francorchamps in Rfactor 2. As the rest of the field comes up. Where you been, boys? Where you been? There we go. So yeah, on to the next one. Hope you've enjoyed that one anyway, guys. I will see you in a minute. Right then, everyone. As you can see, we're on to the next sim now to compare. Obviously, as you can see, we're in iRacing. Now, I'm pretty sure the first thing you're going to agree with me is it's not as visually as impressive as iRacing right off the boot, or right from the start here. To be expected, really. It is a 13-year-old game. It's on a 2008 engine still, so there are limitations with it. I'm running pretty much maxed out here, 1440p. There's not many details that I've not completely ramped up to 11 on the dial, so it is basically looking as good as it's going to look here visually. But that's one good thing with iRacing being an old game. It's not very demanding to run. You can have a look at the specs down below on this video. I'm not going to bore you to death going through them right here, so you can have a little look at those just so you can get an idea of a comparison to your rig. You know, if you want to run this this rig on triples, sorry, this sim on triples. So we're going to be doing the same race as what we did in Rfactor 2. It's a 20-minute race, 9 o'clock start again. The only difference is on this one is we're going to be running the Ferrari 488 GT3 instead of the GTE. The reason for that is I don't have the 488 GTE on iRacing, so it's not going to look too dissimilar. The cockpit's going to look pretty much the same. The only thing that will be different is obviously the speed. Also, we're not going to be able to run a ×40 multiplier. The maximum you can do on iRacing is a ×8. So even though we're starting at 9 o'clock, you're not going to see us go into the evening and the night time like we did on Rfactor 2. Maybe if you want that in a future video, if you want me to do a 4K recording of iRacing at night, then I will do. It does do night racing, so it won't just be in this video. What else is there to say? Not really too much else. The AI is going to be at 100% like it was on Rfactor 2. iRacing actually puts them in the alien category, so the racing is going to be way different than what it was on Rfactor 2. It's going to be much, much harder. It's actually going to feel like I'm racing against people. The AI is that good in iRacing. So that's one area where we are going to get some really serious immersion into this. Yeah, it really does. It really does grab you and hold you, this sim. Probably widely regarded as the best online experience out there for racing if you want to race against people, but it's also doing single player AI racing very, very good. It's definitely the best out there. So if you want to do AI racing and iRacing, sure, you can do it and you can have a lot of fun. You will get immersed in it. But it's just the visual side of things are not going to be as impressive as Rfactor 2. And possibly a Assetto Corsa once we do that in the next video as well, or the next section, should I say. But yeah, onto this one. So let's start it up. Let's see how we do. Hopefully I can put on a good show for you guys. And let's let's aim for a top 10. Don't think there's really too much else to say here. But let's grid up, see how we do. Right then, here we go. 20 minutes around Spa in iRacing.
Minutes. P15.
Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What you think of this one.
Okay, get ready. Go.
Wow. I was going to say not a great start there, but we seem to have,
Car left. Clear left.
seem to have hooked it up pretty well there. It felt like it was a little bit bogged down, but yeah, it's okay. Right, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go?
Still there.
Oh, we are right in amongst it here.
Clear right. On your right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Hunt is now leading.
All right. So as you can see straight away, not as visually as good as Rfactor 2 when you're on circuit.
Car right. Clear right.
But the racing is so good, so immersive.
Car left. Hold your line.
Oh, he doesn't want to give that up, does he?
Hold your line. Clear left. Still there.
We do not want to be going down the outside and launch him on, that's for sure.
Hold your line.
Oh, this is gutsy.
Clear left.
Oh, boys, that's gutsy.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, Robin's racing, Harry.
Still there. Clear left. Keep it up. We're looking good here. E9.
We be racing, boy. Right, P9. We had to get through that little gaggle of cars there. They were holding us up a little bit, so we can settle down now, maybe have a little chat. So yeah, maybe if you guys want to see anything in particular, maybe if you write down in the comments section, you know, what you'd like to see on the channel, what you'd like to see in 4K on the triples, and I'll do my best at recording a video for you. might need to adjust my brake balance just a bit. Oh, have I not mapped my brake balance? Right. Probably should have done that on the straight, to be fair, but never mind. Got the AMG right up our backside now. Oh, Blanchiment is so good, flat out. Come on, big Lambo. Get your fat ass out of the way.
You've just done a 221.26.
That's what I love about the triples. How you can really turn into those corners, you know, spot that apex, you know, look onto your side monitors, get a real good feel of the depth around you.
Okay, Anthony, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Keep digging. Ooh. Track limits, watch those lines.
There's a 1X there. So he's gone down, he's gone defensive, so he's actually gone off the racing line, as you can see.
Still there, clear right. P8. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Okay, that was a little bit naughty. That was very wide there. Man, this Lamborghini behind us is quick. Or we're very slow.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Track temperature's rising. It's now 26 Celsius.
So that last lap was a 219.596, but I think we got a 1X, so it dirtied it, unfortunately. But it was a good lap.
The gap to Swander's head is now 0.6.
Oh yeah, we've got a little bit of tow here, everyone. Too far back there to make the move anyway. The Macca's going very slow there.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Oh yes, got it done.
Fucking great pass, mate. Well done.
Oh, Jim, he likes that. That was a very pleasing pass. So let's see if we can take on the two Maccas. Find that a very hard car to drive on iRacing. It's very quick. if you know how to drive it.
All right, Anthony, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. What's your speed? P7.
So yeah, as you can see, seriously immersive.
On your right. Still there.
Oh, we got a great
Right
run
side's
down
clear.
through Eau Rouge. Wow.
Good pass, nice front. Okay, Anthony, double chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance. I think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some.
That will be all right. We've got 5.5 laps left. Oh, that's wide. That wasn't good. Oh, see, that's a really, really harsh off track there. We've definitely got the speed through Blanchimont.
Okay, Anthony, you're reeling rainbow in. The gap is 0.46. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. P6, you've got half your fuel left.
So this is our race right now.
Temperature's increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
The race for 7th. So this is where the immersion really, really gets me on iRacing. You know, the racing, the quality of racing is so good. Wow, these Maccas are slow through Eau Rouge.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it.
Oh,
Sweet pass, mate.
Jim loves it in the pits, doesn't he? Right, P6, we're doing okay. I'm actually surprising myself right now. So can we get a top 5? Wouldn't that be something?
Okay, Anthony, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Not going to get a P5 if we race like that. That's That's my phone going off. I don't know if you can pick up on that. How rude of him to ring me when I'm racing at Spa.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I'll tell you what, boys, we're racing now.
P5, fastest lap.
219.7, not bad. That wasn't great though. They were going to come under a lot of pressure here.
The gap in front is now 2.5 seconds.
What a glorious day at Spa. Very nice. Lovely blue skies. Driving a nice GT3 car around.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
I'm doing that, Jim. This is why we love sim racing right here.
Okay, Anthony, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
This right here is why we sim race.
Rainbow behind is now 0.9.
Can we catch the BMW up front? Not too sure if we're going to have enough laps.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
I mean, we do look visibly closer right now. 219.5.
Fastest lap of the race. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2.
Turn into that apex.
Alright Anthony, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.8.
When you get it right, that corner is so satisfying. In fact, when you get any corner right in a sim, it's very satisfying.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Right, so we're going to be getting the white flag here.
Watch your speed.
Last track down.
Track limits.
Let's put some pressure on the Beamer, shall we?
One more lap to go. We're running on fumes, mate.
So I've fueled the car absolutely perfect. Well, maybe not absolutely perfect. We've got 1.5 laps left. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this.
On your right.
Bye-bye, big boy.
Still there. So you're right.
Beautiful. Up into
Come on,
4th.
Anthony. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Oh, the Audi's getting all out of shape there.
Air temp's increasing. It's now 23 Celsius. The track temperature's rising. It's now 33 Celsius.
Alright, all in all, that's been a really, really good race. So I hope you've all enjoyed that one. Like I said, drop a comment down below if you've enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think about the immersion here. Which you prefer so far? iRacing or Rfactor 2? There we are, up to the checkered.
P5, there's the finish. Good drive.
There we go. 4th, finished P4. Beautiful, what a race. That was a good race. So yeah, that could have just been racing real people online. The AI is absolutely fantastic in this sim, and that is where I get the immersion from, more so in this sim than any of the others. Like I said, visually not as impressive as Rfactor 2, and you'll see probably not as impressive as Assetto Corsa when I do the next one in a minute. But the immersion you get in this sim when you race is second to none. Right then everyone, so on to the third and final sim today in this video. Obviously, unmistakably, it's Assetto Corsa, so arguably we've left the very best till last. I'm sure we won't get too many people disagreeing with that. Assetto Corsa is still one heck of a sim on PC, and the immersion level for this sim is absolutely through the roof. It is so good. Now, what I will add here as well, if you're looking for a direct graphics comparison between all of these three sims, this might be a little bit unfair. Now, the reason for that is, for many of you guys that watch my videos on YouTube, or if you go back a couple of months, you will see that I did a modding Assetto Corsa series of sort of guides and tutorials. Now, in that, I show you how to mod Assetto Corsa. Now, obviously, because of that, my Assetto Corsa here is very heavily modded, so it's going to look distinctly different to vanilla Assetto Corsa. So it is kind of an unfair comparison if you just were going to say, oh, listen, you know, that sim's graphics is better than that sim's graphics. That's not what this video is about. I just want to show you guys the immersion that you get on all three of these sims on triples in 4K. Now this is going to look pretty special. So yeah, please don't, you know, use this as a graphic comparison. That's not what this is about. I'm just giving you a heads up that this is going to look very different to vanilla Assetto Corsa, but all the same, the immersion is what we're here for, and this sim delivers it by the fuel tank load. It is an incredible sim. So you're going to see in this one, I've obviously modded the cars. They all sound very different. Graphically, it's going to be very different. We've got Sol installed. We've got custom shader patch. We've got rain effects, weather effects, snow effects, everything in there. You're not going to see all those effects today. If you wanted to see another video on that, maybe if you drop some comments down below in the video description and or in the video comments down below, and maybe I'll sort of do a video for you showcasing those effects. But for now, I'm just going to do the same as what we've done on the previous 2 videos. It's 20 minutes at Spa. We're in the Ferrari 488 GT3 again, like we were in iRacing. So again, we're not using the GTE like we did in Rfactor 2, but the cockpit's going to look very similar anyway. Like I said, it's a 20-minute race. We've got 20 cars on the grid. I'm starting in the same position. I'm starting in 15th. We have got a times 40 multiplier in this one, so you will actually see us progress into the night time. But yeah, I don't think there's too much else to say. So hopefully you enjoy this one. I'm just going to head on into the cockpit, and we see how we get on. So let's fire it up. Hopefully I can do this all in one take.
Radio check.
I'm just looking at my GoPro there. The Ferrari actually looks quite pink on my GoPro, but on the screen it's that luscious deep, you know, Ferrari red. But yeah, it's quite weird how it does that. Right, here we go then.
10 laps. Be ready.
Right, here we go, guys. The last of the 3 sims. We saved the best till last. So 20-minute race again.
Go.
100% AI. Let's see how we do. We need to try to stay clear as much as we can from this AI, because the AI in Assetto Corsa are an absolute nightmare. They really are. So yeah. Like I said, we've saved the best till last. Personally, for me anyway, I mean, this game is absolutely terrific, guys.
Nice start. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car left.
Like the immersion you get from racing in this sim.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
You know, when you've got the visuals like this,
Left side.
and the sound of this, you know, on triples, this experience is just, I don't know, I gush at Assetto Corsa. When you consider actually how much this game costs now, being such an old game, and how much content is actually available to you in the shape and form of mods, it is just incredible. Like, if you only had to have one sim, this sim would be the only one you need in your collection, honestly. Just because, like I said, the amount of content that's available for you guys to download because of the community is just constantly making this game better. Like, it seems at times where the game gets better and better every month, which is bonkers, right, for a game that's so old now and costs so little. But I mean, look at this visually. I mean, there are not many games out there that look visually as good as this. Yes, I've got mods on it, but those mods are free. We can all install those mods on here. You won't break the game, you'll just make the game so much better.
Still there. Clear right. On your right.
Right, we need to stay.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Stay out of the way of that big boy. That was a nice pass. That was a good pass. So yeah, guys, for me,
this is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. E5. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
this game is next level immersive. It really is. And of course, we all know about handling and force feedback in sims and racing games. And you know, this is arguably got the best force feedback and handling in the business. It really has. It's so
left.
Good.
Still there, left side. You're still there.
It does take a little bit of...
Clear left side. Clear left.
It does take a little bit of learning. It is very different to iRacing and very different to... Well, not very different, but it's very different to iRacing. It's just different to Rfactor 2. But once you learn the intricacies of this handling, you just gush over it. It really is good, everyone. That seems a little bit fair on Rfactor 2 and iRacing because they both are so fantastic, but you know, this just takes like it to just the next level up. So yeah, on triple screen, you know, this game with the visual mods that you can put on and the audio mods, I mean, it's about as immersive as it gets. It really, really is. I mean, the AI, unfortunately, you know, I hate going back to the AI every time, but we're naturally going to have to keep coming back to it. I was just going to say, you know, this is 100% AI, and we were very deep there. And we've gone from 15th to 2nd in 2 laps.
Great driving, keep it up from me too.
We just started our 3rd lap. And I'm not a particularly good driver. Also, if you guys like a replay camera, this sim has got some of the most authentic looking replay cameras and sort of TV style.
You're reeling, Martel in, the gap's now 1.9 seconds.
1 second. So yeah, sort of TV style presentation. It's the most like authentic, most realistic looking there is, in my opinion. Plus, you can go online and you can. Again, you can go and get TV camera mods in the on race department, which actually improve the already incredible TV style replays. And honestly, guys, it really does feel like you just literally turned on Eurosport or, you know, whatever your local motorsport channel is that you've got on your subscription or whatever. It's just so realistic. This sim is just, it just goes from strength to strength. It's crazy, honestly, really. And it is, like I say, I've saved the best till last, but it is genuinely the one game that I really, really seriously feel immersed in. And it's just so enjoyable, really. Oh! Well, that's not good, is it?
Stay between the lines, please, Anthony.
Well, that wasn't very good. But yeah, like I said, it's generally the one sim that I get most immersion from. I mean, talking about immersion, what I'm going to do later on, once we maybe once we do a few laps here with these conditions, we're currently running the full. Oh my goodness, can't get my words. Words fail me. We're currently running a few clouds weather condition. So I'm just going to show you guys what the Sol mod can actually do. Because this is an immersion video, I genuinely feel like some of these weather mods, they really do add immersion into this game like no other sim would or does. Now, especially on the triples. Again, because you feel like you're seated inside the cockpit, once you start putting some of these weather mods on, it is really incredible, chat. It's just absolutely wonderful. It really is, this sim. Oh, that's never an off track.
Warners about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You'll need to give back the time gained.
So so we're going to have to slow down to 21 miles an hour. What we'll do is we'll do it in the very last chicane, because it's a very slow chicane anyway.
Gap to Lusana behind is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds.
I think that's probably a second gear. Probably a second gear section, that. Almost feels like you're stationary around that corner. That was too early.
Okay, Anthony, you're reeling right out. The gap is now 4.2. It's slower than us into turn 11.
See how our lap time compares as well. Obviously not this lap, because I've got to serve that that slow down there to 21 miles an hour, but maybe on the next few laps we'll see how the lap time compares to the GT3 lap time that I did in iRacing. I think that was a 2:19.8, I think. So we need to purposely slow down to 21. There you go, there's 21. Right, so our race now is trying to catch this guy. So
P2.
5 laps down. I've got the game audio quite low here, just for obviously, you know, talking to you purposes, but you know, normally I'd have the engine volume a lot louder, and of course when you're running all those sound effects.
You're reeling right out. The gap's now 3.9.
You know, with the visual effects. You know,
your tyres are cold, watch out.
This game is seriously immersive, everyone. How can my tyres be cold, Jim? Five laps in, how can my tyres be cold, Jim? That was a bit slow. So yeah, don't forget to leave a comment down below in the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know your thoughts on each sim, what your favourite is. And if you want me to do a 4K video for you in any of the sims, then please let me know, and I'll try to do that for you. So when we get on the Camel straight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the weather up a little bit. I'm just going to show you a few little weather conditions. I suppose I should say as well, guys, you know, if you do enjoy the video, then please hit that thumbs up. It would help the channel out massively.
P2.
And maybe if you do like the channel and you do like the content and you want to see more, then obviously if you subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. That'd be amazing, guys. I'd really appreciate that. Genuinely would. We're nearly up to 500 subscribers now on the channel, so thank you all for the support. Don't forget to smash that bell as well, everyone. Be notified whenever I upload a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the condition of the weather here. So we can go, we can put a few scattered clouds in there, look. So there's the scattered clouds blowing in. And you can actually change the plan, so you can have all this changing automatically through the race. There's about 25 different conditions, weather conditions you can have with the Soul mod. So, you know, absolute incredible work by Peter Bowes and all the guys that, you know, invest their own time into modding this game. Ilya from the Custom Shaders patch and all those guys over there just takes this game to a whole new level every month. It really does. I don't really want to go down to third there. The next time I get on the main straight, I'm just gonna put on a different condition, but we've got like windy, broken clouds, overcast, mist, fog, sand, you name it. We've got a condition. We've got haze, we've got dust, obviously light rain, drizzle, heavy rain, light thunder, heavy thunder, hail, sleet, snow, heavy snow, tornado, flipping hurricane, force 10. I'm joking on the last ones, but you know what I mean. There's a mod for literally everything. Oh, there is tornado there. Squalls. Yeah, you name it, this weather mod has it. So I'm just going to show you some rain mods in a minute. When we get on the straight again, I'll put a rain condition on. We're really catching this AMG. Right, let's do...
Push. Remember the chance of winning this. Okay, Anthony, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Right, let's have a bit of light drizzle. So this is light drizzle. Then we've got heavy drizzle. Well, there's also just a drizzle. Then we've got the heavy drizzle. Oh, I think we might need to put our lights on for this, guys. Let's put our lights on. Let's give the AMG a little flash. We're coming through, boy. But look at this weather effect, yeah? I mean, how immersive is this? And the rain actually moves. Depending on which way you turn the car, you'll see the rain.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.3 seconds.
You'll see the water droplets go in the direction of the way the car turns. So as you can see, it's gotten very dark and very moody. And normally the wipers, they do make the wiper noise, like the screech across the windscreen, but for some reason, oh, I know why. I was going to say for some reason it's not doing it in this car, but I know why, because I upgraded my custom shader patch and I didn't put the sound file in to make the wiper noise. But that's right, it's just an idea, just give you an idea of how the game looks. And like I said, it's all about immersion, and you know, talk about immersion, right? So we've got the internal car lights on, we've got the headlights on, and I'll actually show you some heavy rain and maybe some thunder when we get on the straight again. So we've lost a little bit of time to the leader, but you know, I'm not really worried about getting fast. Let's just change up to third early. Let's put some heavy rain on. So we're going heavy now, everyone.
Keep your focus further down the track, V2.
Yeah, that's definitely heavy rain. So yeah, with the normally I'd have sound of the rain and sound of the wipers, but like I said, because I've upgraded my custom shader patch yesterday to 1.75, I've just forgotten to put the sound file in to get the sound of the rain and everything on the car. But you get the impression, you get the idea, don't you guys? I mean, that's heavy. So we'll just go a few clouds. We'll just go back to the few clouds just so you can see the change in to night time. Obviously, when it's quite dark and cloudy, you don't really get the sunset and everything.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
But look at that in the distance. Look at the sun. Look at the clouds. That skyline, everyone. Look at that. Obviously, you still got the puddles on the track. You get all the reflections. How's about that for a sunset? Look at that. Is that not the best sky in sim racing?
The gap to Martel ahead is increasing. It's now 5.0 seconds.
So yeah, obviously racing's a little bit tricky. It's dark and it's wet. Hence why we've lost a little bit of time to the leader. But I just wanted to show you some of these effects. So yeah, that purple light that you're seeing, that's the 24-hour internal light that you get in these cars. Well, it might be a different colour in a different car, but in the Ferrari it's purple. TC's kicking in there. So we've got
2 laps left. We're on for a podium.
2 laps to go. And this weather mod is so accurate that even the stars and the moon and the sun positions in the sky, they are exactly where they would be in the real world on this calendar day. The mod is that in depth. Like, so you would see all of the star constellations in that sky, and they are, I believe they are 100% accurate. If you look in that direction, that's exactly the sky, the sky night that you would have with the stars in that position, as well as the moon. So it sets in exactly the right place depending on the time, day and month. So penultimate lap, we're coming up to our final lap.
Martel ahead is increasing. It's now 5.5. Okay, Anthony, 1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. P2.
Oh, that's a moment.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
That was a moment. We'll slow down at the end of the race. It's the last lap. We're not going to get first. So yeah, hopefully you guys have all enjoyed these 3 comparison videos of what each sim looks like at 4K on triple screen and how they perform. You know, it's night time now and I'm looking over there and I've still got 77 FPS on my counter over there, so AC doesn't seem to be as demanding as Rfactor 2 for nighttime racing. iRacing isn't demanding at all because obviously it's such an old game.
turn right out. Ahead is now 5.6.
But yeah, also if you guys have got any questions on the video, or if you want some advice on any of these sims, then please feel free to stick something in the comments. I will reply to it. I do reply to every single question I get. Obviously, as long as I see that question come in, but the notifications on YouTube seems to be pretty good, so I will reply to you. And like I said earlier on the video, if there's anything you want me to record in 4K on triple screen, then please obviously stick that in the comments as well. We must remember to slow down to 21 miles an hour here, just to serve that penalty. Wow, 21 miles an hour is slow. There we go. So yeah, there we go, guys. Coming up to the finish line. P2, 20-minute lap around Spa. Very, very enjoyable. We're just going to pull over here, just in front of the main grandstand. Give this guy a little flash. Well done, mate. Good race, AMG. If we didn't mess around with the soil weather conditions, we would have had you. But yeah. Here we go, everyone. Feel inspired.
All right, Anthony, we've just cut the track.
That seems very apt to park in front of the Feel Inspired advertising hoarding there. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that one, guys. Like I said, please stick something down in the bottom in the comment section. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like this one. It's actually going to take a little bit of time to edit this in 4K. So yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.